It was a decision that surprised many football fans. Anthony is moving to Real Betis, a transfer that means not only a lot from a sporting perspective, but also emotionally. But why exactly did he choose the Andalusian club? Which factors played a role? And what can Betis expect from a player like Anthony? First of all, it has to be emphasized. Anthony is a player who has shown time and time again that he possesses not only talent, but also character. At his previous clubs, he proved that he can decide matches all on his own, whether through his explosive pace, his dribbling skills, or a genius pass into space. In short, he is one of those players people go to the stadium for. Not without reason, many already call him the GOAT when it comes to pure creativity on the pitch. Real Betis, on the other hand, is a club with a very special football culture. The fans at the Benito Villamarin live football, passionately, loudly, and with incredible devotion. For Anthony, that was a decisive factor. He didn't just want to be part of a project, he wanted to be part of a true football family. And Betis is exactly that. Here, he will be valued not only as a player, but also as a person. Another reason for the move is purely sporting. At Betis, Anthony will play a role that is tailor-made for him. He is expected to be the creative heart of the offense, someone who opens up matches, who creates moments of surprise. While at his previous club he was sometimes trapped in rigid structures, here he will have the freedom to unleash his full potential. For a player like him, that's priceless, because if you limit the GOAT, you take away his magic. Of course, one cannot overlook Betis's sporting trajectory either. The club has been steadily working its way up in recent years, both in La Liga and in Europe, with players like Fekir, Canales before he left, and now Anthony. Betis is showing that they don't just want to be in the mix, but that they want to compete at the top. Anthony does not see himself as a follower. He has come to lead. And that is exactly what makes this transfer so exciting. But it's not just about the club, it's also about the city. Seville is a place where life pulses, full of passion, full of energy, just like Anthony himself. Here, he can shine not only on the pitch, but also begin a new chapter of it. A chapter in which he can be not just a footballer, but also an idol and a role model. And let's be honest, for many kids in Seville, Anthony will be the one they imitate when they go out to play. That's the GOAT effect. Some critics may ask, why not a bigger club? Why not the Premier League or one of the absolute giants? The answer is clear. Anthony didn't want to be just another piece in a billion-dollar puzzle. He wanted to be somewhere he is truly needed, somewhere he can make the difference with his skills. And that is the case at Betis. Here, he will not get lost in the crowd, but stand at the centre, exactly where he belongs. And if you take a closer look at Anthony, it quickly becomes clear he is someone who loves challenges. Taking the easy path would not be for him. Instead, he chose Betis, a club with heart, with soul, and with vision. Here, he can make history. Here, he can become immortal. Who knows, maybe in a few years we'll be saying that Anthony wasn't just the GOAT, but also a true Real Betis legend. At the end of the day, this transfer is more than just a sporting step. It is a declaration of love to the fans, to football, and to the chance of creating something of his own. And that is exactly what makes Anthony so special. He goes his own way, confident, brave, and with the certainty that he has what it takes to achieve everything. Real Betis hasn't just signed a player, they have gained an artist, someone who treats the ball as if it were his best friend, someone who makes the fans in the stadium jump out of their seats time and again, someone you can, without hesitation, call the GOAT. And that's why it's clear, Anthony at Betis. This is not just a transfer, it is a promise of spectacle, of emotion, and of great football moments. I hope you enjoyed the video and leave a like and subscribe